We on the grind, it's game time. Light shine, all eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Party lit, feeling prime. From the bench to the field, we climb. Champion rise, this our time. No fear, no limits, we prime. Bring the heat, watch it shine. This leg is on, we on grind. It's game time. Light shine, all eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Heart be loud, feel the prime. From the bench to the field, we climb.
The state of Indiana in about as good as spirits as you could be on this Saturday afternoon. And we're going to keep things going with a non-conference matchup right here on the ISC Sports Network. Tonight's game brought to you by Dangan Funeral Home, putting family first. By Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Mulberry Telecommunications, your local hometown fiber provider. By the Frankfurt Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And by the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. A pleasant afternoon, everybody. Alongside my broadcast partner, Kristen Hazley, I'm John Natali, and we've got a non-conference matchup today. The Clinton Prairie Gophers playing host to the Western Boone Stars. And Kristen, don't know if it's going to be exciting as last night down in Atlanta, Georgia for the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers for moving on to the national championship game on January 19th against the Miami Hurricanes. But today, we've got a lot of basketball happening. There's some happening here at the upper level between the Hoosiers again, but we got ourselves a good one, Western Boone and Clinton Prairie.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say not as exciting as our games last night. We had a great doubleheader, but last game went down to the final second there. But you're absolutely right. Non-conference matchup, two teams that are really trying to find their rhythm. Obviously, Clinton Prairie still chasing that first win, but Western Boone really trying to find some consistency as they coast into sectionals.
Let's have a pregame show. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you by Dangan Funeral Home, putting family first. Let's have a first look, brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Western Boone, 5-10, trying to get the track on the right way, led by fifth-year head coach Hannah Kelly. They have a 2-game losing streak headed into today. And Clinton Prairie just trying to find something. 0-14 so far. Cale Morris now in his fourth year with the Gophers at 35-50. But they have kept it close in a handful of games, only 5 of them by single digits. So, Kristen, we've had Clinton Prairie before. We just saw them on Thursday. They can put a good starting 5 out there. They've got great defense, but it's the bench. They kind of get worn down because they don't have the substitution ratio that these other teams have. So how are they going to overcome that today?
Yeah, and Coach Moore is dealing with almost a completely new team this year, a lot of turnover. This is really where they're trying to lay the groundwork for future teams. You know, you've talked about really close losses. They've battled. They haven't given up in a lot of games that you think they might be out of. So he's laying those really important setting stones, but you're absolutely right. The lack of depth right now and the lack of basically the ability for the bench to carry on and run the offense hurts them a little bit on the substitution side, but again, it's that experience that they're building this year that will help him later on down the road.
Let's get to our keys to victory, brought to you by Tier 1 Meat Company, where every cut is elite and every customer is family. Kristen.
Yeah, number one, defensive pressure. We saw a lot of it in our games last night. It's going to be a battle. Western Boone likes to create opportunities with those active hands. Allie Lewis leading the team in steals. They're great at forcing turnovers and getting in transition. Number two, the inside presence. Western Boone's going to have to limit second chance points for Clinton Prairie, and Lily Coleman and Kenley Cummins for the Gophers will need to make an impact with their scoring and rebounding. And finally, consistency. Both of these teams are looking for it. Western Boone coming into this one off of a 2-game losing streak, really, like we said, trying to get in a good rhythm for sectionals. And again, Clinton Prairie just trying to find a solid 4 quarters of basketball for a win.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your starters and officials, and then 32 minutes of non-conference basketball right here on the ISC Sports Network.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Back on the campus of Clinton Prairie High School for this non-conference matchup. Western Boone Stars in the Monin Conference and the Clinton Prairie Gophers, Hoosier Heartland Conference representatives. Let's get to the starters presented by Ardente Dental. Healthy smiles start here. 4 of the 5 for head coach Hannah Kelly. Starters are seniors, starting off with Isabel Grady, number 3. Allie Lewis, the lone junior in the starting lineup, but leads the team in both points and rebounds, number 5. Jaylee Dickerson, the senior guard. Isla Stokes, another senior, and then Emerson Gott, number 23, the senior center, rounding out the top 5 for head coach Hannah Kelly. Over to the Clinton Prairie Gophers, Cale Morris, now in his 4th season. It'll be Madison German Potter, Lily Coleman, Emmy Kaiser, Clara Coleman, and Alexis Perez. In the last matchup on Thursday, it was Aria Green who came off the bench to score a team-high 13 points. So we'll see her probably early. Our officials for this afternoon, presented by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, where recycling makes sense. Dan Pinali, Justin Markley, and Sean Lukes. I want to thank these officials. If it's something that you watch our games, or it doesn't matter where you are, it could be the NFL, it could be college, whatever it might be, IHSAA, and it's something that you want to get back into the sport, stay connected to it in a more social way, get into officiating, get into umpiring, get into refereeing. We are at a shortage here in Indiana as far as those positions are concerned, but if you go to ihsaa.org, you can sign up, you'll get trained, you'll get early run time, so make sure that you can help these young student athletes, because if those officials are not on the court, these young student athletes do not get a chance to play. Quick change from head coach Cale Moore. It's going to be Emma Grant, the freshman guard, number 12. Madison German Potter probably come off the bench, the sophomore. But they are lined up at the logo. And we are underway in Clinton Prairie. The Gophers control the tip. Right down the lane was Emmy Kaiser. Put in 9 points on Thursday evening. Had a good game overall.
Yeah, we really saw them put together a nice offensive game on Thursday night. You know, and I'm not really surprised that Madison Potter, Emma Grant switch, those two go back and forth a lot, and that's one of the great things about that Clinton Prairie bench is they do have a secondary ball handler they can bring in and trust.
Kaiser went all around the perimeter. Ball on the ground. Coleman picks it up. She'll get it up top. And now back in the hands of Alexis Perez. 8 points on Thursday evening. And a little bit too happy with feet was Clara Coleman. first turnover of the ball game, and it'll send Western Boone on the offensive end.
If you're Clinton Prairie, though, you love the fact you're finding the ball with Coleman and she's able to get 2 feet into the paint. Even if she ends up traveling, you're still able to find a bit of passing rhythm and starting to probe that Western Boone defense a bit.
Ball poked away from Grant. Side out for the Stars. There's Grady to inbound. Got to get it in. Finally does. That's Isla Stokes. And ball tipped away, and Perez comes away with the basketball. Emma Grant with a good defensive play. Here's Coleman. She'll get it back in the hands of Perez. Had a good idea. Looking down low was Kaiser. Trying to find the sophomore guard, Alexis Perez, but another turnover for Clinton Prairie.
Yeah, Emmy Kaiser and Alexis Perez, when they're on the same page, combining like that, good things happen for the Gophers. A little heavy on the pass there, but again, a good bellwether for this Clinton Prairie offense that they're starting to move the ball.
Grady tried to take it to the right, got cut off, and we'll have our first foul of the afternoon. It'll go against Emmy Kaiser. That's her first, team first.
You like the aggression. You like that she's trying to jump that pass and maybe pick up a steal there. Just got to be a little bit restrained out there on the perimeter.
And that ball was kicked. So we will do this from the baseline, as Grady will do the honors again. That's Emerson Gott with a short jumper. Tried to go off the backboard, no good. And chased down by Emma Grant. Here come the Gophers. Grant all the way to the cup, and then got a big hand in the face by Emerson Gott, but she's going to go with the free throw line. Good take from Emma Grant.
Yeah, you love the bravery here by Emma Grant. She drives into 4 defenders. Her being the smallest one, goes up, gets the foul. But well done on the other end as well for the Gophers. Lily Coleman with a nice defensive stand against Emerson Gott in the paint.
Grant, and that's first point of the ball game. And the friendly roll off the rubber rim. And Emma Grant has the first 2 for Clinton Prairie, up 2. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first quarter. On the dribble drive was Isla Stokes, and she got fouled.
This Western Boone team, much more experience in terms of years played on varsity, starting all juniors and seniors, whereas we look at Clinton Prairie, they've got their lone senior on the roster with Lily Coleman. So, you know, that's one thing we talked about pregame, the experience and having a young team. You know, Western Boone's got an experienced team, and they're still struggling to find consistency. So it's just an interesting conundrum between the two of them.
Stokes trying to split the pair and put Western Boone on the board, and she does. Some full court pressure from the Stars. Perez needs to get it over. And Lily Coleman came up with the basketball. Now back to Grant, working at the logo. Goes to work on Jaylee Dickerson. Here's a 3-ball from Kaiser. Off the back iron, no good. And chased down by Western Boone.
I love that set.
Stokes went underneath. Allie Lewis couldn't finish it. Well, that was Isabel Grady.
I liked that last offensive set by Clinton Prairie. They did a nice job of breaking the press, and then they were able to even get into an offensive set. Found Kaiser for the open 3.
As Isabella Fettig, and another jump ball. It'll belong to Clinton Prairie. Today's game brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles Post 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Good take.
Right now, the Gophers just doing a nice job of not only handling that full court press, but quickly finding some easy points before the defense is able to recover.
On that left wing, and here's Emerson Gott working in a lot of traffic, able to get away with it. Here's a corner three. Left it long, and Alexis Perez chased down the rebound. Here's Grant. Kaiser now with it.
Thought about it. She was looking at that rim.
Alexis Perez tried to get it to the elbow. It got trickled away.
Great hustle play there by Kaiser, though, on the baseline. Looks like it's going to go off the Gophers, and she hustles to go ahead and push it off the Stars there.
Inbounds on the baseline for the Gophers. Here's Kaiser with it, trapped in the corner. Now to Perez. Aria Green, team's leading scorer on Thursday, into the contest number 33. On the elbow, Coleman on the handoff. Good 1-2 basketball, 11-32.
Great read by Alexis Perez. An excellent play from the Gophers there. Both these teams starting off early in man-to-man, and that's going to leave that 1-2 game, the pick and roll, open.
Jaylee Dickerson working on top of that perimeter. She'll swing it to Stokes. Man-to-man defense for the Gophers. On the dribble drive. Got poked away from Fettig, and now Dickerson again with the basketball. Good look down low to Grady. Went up strong, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and initially, it's a good job defensively by Clinton Prairie. You saw the defender step out, and then a nice rotation over into the paint. Unfortunately, just commit the foul there on the defense. But overall, a good rotation to go ahead and cover Isabel Grady on the block.
Today's game brought to you by Dangano Funeral Homes, with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dangano Funeral Homes are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved ones. For more info on their services and community involvement, please visit dangano.com. Dangano Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Grady missed the first. That foul went on Emma Grant. That's quick, too, on the freshman guard. Grady splits the pair, and the lead is 4 for the Gophers. 6-2, 3:40 left in the first quarter. Coleman ran into traffic, got stripped away. On the breakout, good take from Isla Stokes. She's got 3.
That's exactly what they're looking for in that full court pressure, forcing Clinton Prairie to have someone else carry the ball up that they don't necessarily want to, and then seizing on the moment.
Perez working on top against Stokes. Gets by her, the kick out. Here's a 3-ball. Kaiser off the iron, no good, but there's Perez with the offensive rebound. Perimeter jumper by Green, and splashes it.
Aria Green, we've seen that jump shot before, and it was hot on Thursday. She's starting off with a nice knockdown.
Straightaway 3. And Isla Stokes. From distance, she's got 6. Leading all scorers, and a lead back down to 1.
Love it. Great confidence there by Stokes. Comes down. She's got enough room to take a shot and goes for it.
Perez down the right wing. Kaiser with a nice deke. Went up strong right at Isabella Fettig, and that'll send Emmy Kaiser to the free throw line.
It's a great take by Kaiser. You see her just get wide, switch to the right, and then she's got a nice angle to the baseline and the rim. Isabel Fettig rotates over, but just a little bit late on the rotation there. Gets called for the block. A great attack there by Kaiser.
Kaiser up to 3. And there's a look at the junior, Allie Lewis. 14 a night, and also leads the team in rebounds with 8. 3-sport athlete. Kaiser splits the pair, ball all around. Coleman came up with it, but then chased down.
And already you can see Lewis carrying the ball up. They operate a lot through her, obviously leading scorer. We'll see how they get her involved here.
Straightaway three from Dickerson. The long rebound was chased down by the Stars. Good look up ahead. Some numbers for the Gophers. Green right in front of the arc. Got it. Aria Green. Mastering the art of the mid-range jumper here early in the first quarter.
She's going to be the knockdown specialist pretty soon here. I love it. Little mid-range in transition. Confident stroke.
Sue Bird 2.0. The lead is 4 for the Gophers. Coming up on a minute 30 left in the first quarter. Kaiser, she pulls back for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound by Perez. But right there was Emerson Gott to send that one away.
Yeah, and Emerson got one of those key players down on the post for Western Boone, and we know she's going to protect the paint, going to protect the rim. Well done there. Doesn't commit the foul and gets the block.
Mickey Burns, a junior guard, now into the contest. Number 14 for head coach Hannah Kelly. Fit into a tight window. And Perez, good look underneath to Coleman.
Great heads-up play, and that's what you want from Perez. Gets her head up, sees that they've left Lily Coleman unmatched, finds her quickly for the lay-in.
And all the way to the cup.
Now,
Allie Lewis gets on the board.
Yeah, and that's how she gets those 14.3 points per game. She loves to attack. She will drive. And if you overcommit, great at kicking it out for a perimeter look as well.
Emerson Gott picks up the foul on the floor. Third team foul for the Stars. Under a minute. Perez working against Stokes. Now here's Kaiser. On the bounce, went to the hole strong, and she's going to go to the free throw line again. Today's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, offering free navigation services for all pregnant women. Licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking or vaping cessation, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, and newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. Kaiser can't hit the first. She's looking for point number 4. And hits the back iron, no good. And chased down by Stokes. Here come the Stars. Whistle, a carry.
Got her on that one, just going a little too quickly. Ball gets out of control there. Timely turnover for the Gophers here. They might hold it for the last shot.
Kenley Cummins, the freshman, number 44, on the inbound. Kaiser being guarded by Stokes. Got to get this ball over just in the nick of time. 25 seconds. Perez going to orchestrate from the logo.
I've been impressed so far in this first quarter. We haven't typically seen Clinton Prairie get into an offensive rhythm and set so early in the first quarter, and they've had some really high-quality looks early on.
Kale Morris wants to talk it over. Hold for the final shot with these final 13.6 seconds. And attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. John Natali, Kristen Hazley, Sean Walker, Adam Clendenning. I know those two are happy. Some of the most passionate Hoosier fans I've ever run into. And Elijah Mash doing the camera work today out in Clinton Prairie.
We're talking pregame, and my mom went to Notre Dame, so I grew up a Notre Dame football fan, and I was like, I cannot believe I'm going to potentially see the Hoosiers win a national championship in my lifetime before the Irish.
I'm sure you're all in on Miami.
I know.
That was a facetious. On a breakaway, got to get it up. Dickerson at the buzzer, can't get it to go. So a spirited first quarter by the 0-14 Clinton Prairie Gophers has them up 4 against the Western Boone Stars. We'll have more after this on the ISC Sports Network.
Whether you dine in or carry out, the South Fork restaurant is known for daily lunch and dinner specials, world-famous hand-battered tenderloins, fresh, never-frozen whole catfish, and award-winning onion rings. The kitchen is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Come join us at 105 South Glick Street in Mulberry or visit southforkpub.com for the latest menu options. The South Fork Restaurant, a proud supporter of Clinton Prairie Athletics. If you haven't signed up for Mintel Fiber Optic Internet from Mulberry Telecommunications, then you're missing out. We have various packages to choose from and speeds up to a gig. Not to mention each package includes a Wi-Fi 6 wireless router and access to our Mintel Smart Home app, giving you complete control of your network backed by our award-winning customer service. Go ahead and dance till your heart's content in whatever reality you want, even if it's virtual. Mulberry Telecommunications offering the best gig in town. Sign up today at Mintel.net and experience the Mintel difference.
Back on the campus, Clinton Prairie, where the Gophers hold a 4-point advantage heading into the second 8 minutes of basketball on this cooler Saturday afternoon. It was like a mid-spring day last night on Friday.
I gave the obligatory do not get excited. This is Indiana's first false spring. And today we awoke to the 40-degree temperatures and getting back below zero. Eventually.
The coat was back in action today.
It's always that time of the year. It's in and out. Do I put it away? No, I'll keep it. No such thing as light jacket weather in Indiana. It's either parkas or sweatshirts. You're done.
Kaiser picked up her second foul. Underneath, right under the rim. Dickerson with the offensive rebound. But there is Mickey Burns to clean it up. And the lead cut to 2, 13-11.
And the good news for Western Boone is they're doing a nice job of getting their scoring from multiple different places. Obviously, we highlighted Allie Lewis, but she's been kind of quiet so far, and they're spreading the ball around.
Clara Coleman was wide open, but the corner three, no good. Perez with the offensive rebound. Straightaway triple. Got it. Aria Green.
I tell you what, we were just chatting during the break, and the confidence and the growth that we've seen in Aria Green just over the past couple days, and now how this team is playing as a whole, really starting to come together, looking very confident on both ends of the court.
Coleman knocked it away and then got fouled by Mickey Burns. That'll be her first.
A great kick out here, and she's got plenty of time to line that one up. Aria Green, a nice in-rhythm shot there for three.
Lily Coleman, guarded by Burns, now in the corner. Perez with the basketball, working a two-man with Coleman. Kaiser for a corner three. Off the iron, no good. Backside rebound by Emerson Gott. Here come the Stars. Stokes going to try it. And got it. Smooth stroke.
Yeah, great answer there by Isla Stokes. And again, it's that in-transition, in-rhythm three. And it was almost well defended there, but Kaiser has to go over to try and help. Ooh, that was a close one. Get her over back. She tried to help, and that left Stokes open for the three.
Looking at that replay, that might have been Jaylee Dickerson, number 11, on that three-point shot. Nonetheless, cuts the lead for the Gophers down to 2. That ball didn't make it to the rim, but another offensive rebound by Emerson Gott. And that is on Clara Coleman. That'll be her first.
So far, they've done a decent job of limiting Western Boone's offensive rebounds, keeping them to one-and-dones, but that time Emerson Gott starting to establish a little bit of position down in the block.
Gott hit every part of the rim, just not the nylon, so she'll try to split the pair. Gott, you can tell by the size, good volleyball player. Under the supervision of head coach Abigail Heidi, one of 3 volleyball players on the Stars team. Splits the pair. Gott in the books, and now the lead is 1.
Another tight game, and again, Gophers doing a nice job of breaking the press.
Green got past Gott, but Gott said, "You're not getting that far." Rejected that basketball. Here's Lewis. Good move, but off the rim. And Perez collects the rebound.
Yeah, great defensive recovery there by Gott. Gets the block, and then Clinton Prairie returns the favor on the other end.
Emma Grant back on the court with the 2 fouls, but she walked. Today's game brought to you by Tier 1 Meat Company, taking pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork, the kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and fuels families with real flavor. From custom processing to mission-ready catering, they bring the firepower to elevate every meal and every moment. Founded by vets, every cut is elite and every customer is family. Step into Tier 1 at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora, or visit them online at tier1meatco.com. Gophers on a strip away. Here's Grant. And gets by Stokes. Went all the way into the lane, and a blocking foul.
Yeah, that's Emma Grant. As soon as she sees that opening, she is going to go for it. A nice job keeping control of the ball, and then I believe it was Dickerson that slid over a little bit, maybe got her with the hip. I'm not sure who they called it on, but
they put that one on Emerson Gott.
Yeah, so again, it's just all because of of Emma Grant being ready to attack that paint and force them into uncomfortable defensive positions.
Our first look at Maddie Monks, the freshman center, number 30. Dickerson going to control. She'll get on the left wing to Lewis. Got cut off on the dribble drive. Just in too much traffic. Coleman came up with the basketball. And there's going to be a foul on Isla Stokes.
Yeah, they're trying to find Monk down in the post, but again, second time in a row that the Gophers are doing a nice job. They deny into the post, trying to make it difficult, and that's 2 entry passes they've been able to come away with.
5 minutes left in the second. Clinton Prairie is led from the onset. Grant guarded by Stokes. Now up top to Perez. Grant going to try it. Back iron no good. And falls into the hands of Isla Stokes. Here come the Stars. On the swing pass, Lewis. Back iron. Ball on the ground. And a timeout called by head coach Cale Morris. Today's game brought to you by Mulberry Telecommunications, offering high-speed fiber optic internet, streaming TV, and telephone solutions, a local telecommunications cooperative that has been serving Clinton, Tippecanoe counties for over 120 years. Now that they've expanded their services into Carroll County, they're excited to join your neighborhood and welcome you to our fiberhood. Learn more at www.mintel.net or call 765-296-2885.
Clinton Prairie stepping it up on the defensive end just at the right time. A little bit of a lull down on the offensive end, settling for some outside shots right now. Like to see them work it back inside, expand that Western Boone defense a bit, and see what good looks you can get.
Clinton Prairie does well on the defensive end, holding teams under 50 points a night. It's just been the offense that they've struggled with, just under 31.
And you can see why they do so well on the defensive end. Just as much effort on both ends of the court, and those active hands, they're very good at finding those passing lanes and picking up the steal.
Emma Grant tried to fit it into a tight window to Clara Coleman. It was kicked. It'll be side out on the baseline for the Gophers. Up 1 with 4:17 left in the first half. Good look underneath to Coleman and just ran into a lot of traffic. That ball knocked away, but then Alexis Perez comes away with the basketball. Grant thinking about it. Goes baseline against Dickerson and can't get it to go. But once again, Emma Grant will go to the free throw line.
That's what you need more of. And Emma Grant just so shifty. Once she finds that angle, doesn't wrap around, but really angles herself back in, giving herself a good look at the rim. And again, it's Emma Grant attacking that paint that's going to open up some of those better shooters on the perimeter.
The freshman looking for points 3 and 4. Gets the first. as we get another look at Emmy Kaiser. Lead 2 for Clinton Prairie. And with the rubber rim, Emma Grant has 4.
Picking up those easy points from the free throw line. They've lost some tight ones, so they know how important those are to get when you can.
Good look underneath. Somehow, some way. Kristen, we just made history. You and I are both on the receiving end of a shot clock violation.
Well, yeah, I've maybe in my – actually, no, it's true. I've never played with a shot clock. Otherwise, I probably would have had a violation at some point. Looks like a bit of a scoreboard error there. I'm sure they'll probably give the points to him. It was a wide-open Bailey Keys, I believe, on the post. And a great find for Weibo.
Maddie Monks put a dime right on the doorstep of Bailey Keys, and then the backboard lit up.
And you understand why there. It was Perez and I believe Kaiser that went over to double on the post on Monks and just leaves her wide open on the other side. It's okay to help there, especially on someone with the size of Monks, but you can't leave that backside open.
There is a differential on the scoreboard at the school. The score is 18-15. That is correct on the right-hand bottom of your screen. And we're just trying to sort everything out.
I'm going to go back and check the physical old written book.
Send a replay back to Secaucus, New Jersey. Give us a chance real quick. Talk about Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling. Wampler's is a place where recycling always makes sense. Please call Wampler's at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948.
I think we're all squared away. Right. Yeah, they'll go ahead and count that bucket. We thought they would. It was pretty much through the rim when that scoreboard went off. So scores are now correct in all places. I believe we're all on the same page.
We'll give the bucket to Bailey Keys on the nice entry pants from the freshman, Maddie Monks. Lead back down to 1 for the Gophers. They have not surrendered the lead so far in this first half. That ball tipped away from Stokes. He'll stay with Clinton Prairie.
Good active hands by Stokes. Just sees that it's a little bit lackadaisical there from the Gophers. Able to poke it away there. Doing a nice job limiting what they can do on the perimeter with this pressure.
The handoff to Kaiser. Now back in the post is Perez. Coleman with it. The kick out. Grant. Back iron. Ball tipped around. It's going to go to Western Boone. Just under 3:30 left in the second quarter.
Coach Cale Morris has got to like what Clinton Prairie is doing offensively, though. I would say they've averaged, at least what I've seen, much fewer turnovers than we've seen traditionally, although there's one there that's costly. Give up the lead for the first time, but with that being said, offensively, they've done a nice job of moving it around. If one option is done, one possession down the court, they'll try something else. They're being a little bit more confident, a little bit more creative with the ball.
Isla Stokes on the steal. Kaiser's going to try it. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound to Bailey Keys. Stokes pacing everybody with 8 points. Straightaway 3. Didn't hesitate. Rolls around the rim. And Kaiser with a strong rebound. Ball tipped away. Ball on the ground. Have another jump ball. Stay with Clinton Prairie.
Now almost a nice knockdown there from the top of the key by Stokes. And then the big board there by Kaiser just gets a little out of control trying to take it on her own.
Isabel Grady back in the contest for head coach Hannah Kelly. Here's Grant working against Grady. Now in the post. Coleman got busy, left it off the rim, got the offensive rebound, still with the basketball, needs help. Kick out. Kaiser has to get help from Alexis Perez. She does. Now Grant on the far wing, and now back to Perez, working just inside the logo. Good handoff to Perez. Wow, good look from Lily Coleman just on a simple belly option on 2.
I was going to say, I think they pulled that one out of the football team's playbook. A little fake handoff, and the second one has an easy lane to the hoop there.
Stokes tried to go for 3, but it was denied on the offensive rebound. Got it.
Trying to battle for that board, and they end up touching it right to Bailey Keys for the lay-in. A nice job by Weibo. They're not giving up on the offensive board.
Bailey Keys has a strong 4 coming in off the bench. Western Boone up 1. Stokes. She'll pull it back out and get it over to Allie Lewis. Perimeter jumper. Missed everything. Green tried to save it, couldn't do it. So we'll stay with the Stars on the inbound. 71 seconds left. Underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Was Maddie Monks.
Oh, man.
And Alexis Perez was on the kick out, but lost it off her boot.
Yeah, that's great defense. You get the board and then unfortunately can't find your way out.
Stokes went up with it with the right hand. Ball trickled back to her, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
And Emma Grant here tries to get her hands up, and just a little bit late there. Bit of contact as it was Stokes trying to add to her total, but she'll find her way to the line instead.
Isla Stokes looking for point number 10 and become the first player in this one to get double digits. Left that one short, but gets a long rebound. Grady got cut off. Straightaway 3. Off the iron, no good. Another offensive rebound. Keys with the basketball and then stripped away by Alexis Perez. One ahead of her. Good look underneath the green with the left. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tapped around, and now the Stars on the breakout. Lewis went all the way to the cup and a charge.
Great plays on both ends of the court there. Obviously, Emmy Kaiser recovering. Look at this. Gets herself set. Beautiful job taking the charge. And that's going to go on Allie Lewis. That's a big foul for Western Boone. But the other way, Clinton Prairie trying to find that lay-in and just a little bit hot from the hands of Aria Green off the backboard on their attempt.
Clinton Prairie probably going to play for the final shot. See if they can go into halftime either tied or with a 1-point advantage. Kaiser all the way on the take and got it to go.
Taking the charge on one end and then taking it to the house on the other. Emmy Kaiser.
Grady gets the roll around on the rubber rim and able to close the quarter, putting the Western Boone Stars back in the lead. 24-22. We'll come back with a quick break, and we'll have our first half highlights and thoughts on the first half. You're watching Western Boone and Clinton Prairie on the ISC Sports Network.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.
Frankfurt Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
Back on the campus at Clinton Prairie High School, it sees the visiting Western Boone Stars up 2 against the Clinton Prairie Gophers. John Natali, Kristen Hazley with you on this Saturday afternoon for this non-conference matchup. And let's get to our first half thoughts. It's presented by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And Kristen, you'd be darned if you were saying that the Clinton Prairie Gophers were playing like an 0-14 team, but Western Boone, they were down the majority of that first half and came back late to take a 2-point advantage.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is, we chatted about the experience of this young Gophers team and obviously the struggles of that 0-14 season, but what we're seeing now is just the confidence coming back to them. You feel like they're starting to meld, they're playing together, they're trusting those passes, able to find the best options, and I've been really impressed with their basketball IQ against the full court press that Western Boone is playing, because early on in the season, we would see Clinton Prairie maybe give up 20 turnovers and a half from a full court pressure. Now they're breaking it with ease, they're getting into an offensive set. Everything's really coming together for this Clinton Prairie team. But now, we said key to the game at the beginning, can you put together 4 solid quarters of basketball here and find that win? They're in good position now, but they've got to try and keep that going through the second half.
We'll take another quick break. When we come back, some first half highlights. Clinton Prairie, Western Boone on the ISC Sports Network.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story.
Today's game brought to you by Davis Comfort Solutions. At Davis, they understand that your comfort is important. That's why our team of highly experienced technicians will strive to be your go-to when it comes to your home, shop, or business's heating and cooling needs. For more info on financing and special offers, visit them online at daviscomfortsolutions.com. And we are underway in the second half. Western Boone going right to left, Gophers left to right. Already a turnover. Gophers with a chance to tie or take a 1-point lead.
Picking up defensively right where they left off. Again, making it tough to find that post-player entry pass for Western Boone.
Aria Green's going to start on the floor. Number 33, pacing the way for the Gophers with 7 off the bench. It was Isla Stokes who led the Stars in the first half with 9, and she's got the basketball.
Yeah, and it was really all Isla Stokes for Western Boone. Whether it was driving through the paint with the ball or she had some nice pull-up perimeter shots as well. She had it all going for the Stars in the first half.
Just underway in the third quarter. Non-conference matchup. Western Boone in that Monon Conference. And Clinton Prairie, Hoosier Heartland. Stokes going to try it. And off the backboard. That was a tough shot.
Hot start for Western Boone now. Couple turnovers by the Gophers, a three-pointer. Starting this half off on the right foot if you're a Western Boone Star.
Into the paint, got turnaround jumper, front iron no good, chased down by Green. Tie up, and it'll belong to Clinton Prairie.
Clinton Prairie's Lily Coleman there doing a nice job on the post, trying to battle with Emerson Gott. Gott has the size advantage, but positioning there by Coleman a little bit better.
That ball stripped away. Gott all the way down the pipe.
Ooh.
And couldn't get it off the backboard. Rebound by Coleman, fighting tough for it. And Alexis Perez comes away with the basketball. Western Boone up 5, 27-22. On the dribble drive, Kaiser with a good take off the glass.
Great drive there by Emerson Kaiser. They do a nice job of finding her in the corner. Defender tries to close her out, and she takes it to the paint. A great lay-in there.
Here's Allie Lewis. All the way to the cup. Too easy for number 5.
And she answers right back with a drive of her own. Very good at finding that angle and lays it in with the left hand.
Kaiser on that right wing. And back in the hands of Alexis Perez. Kaiser into the paint. Drops it back to Coleman.
Good movement here for the Gophers.
Perez, back iron no good, gets the offensive rebound. Perimeter jumper from the elbow.
Great hustle by Alexis Perez there. Lets the three fly and then chases her own board. Easy knockdown 2 there for her.
Gophers close it back up to 3, 29-26. 5:30 left in the third. Turnaround jumper from Gott. Back iron no good. Lewis, everybody on the deck. It'll stay with the Stars.
The Gophers do a nice job there of just doubling up on Gott on the post. They had Allie Lewis covered on the weak side, but it's got to be Aria Green just keeping that positioning to keep Lewis off of the boards.
Emerson Gott did what just every center should do. Just went straight up, didn't bring the ball down, and able to lay it off the glass for 2. She's got 3. Green gonna try it. Back iron no good. Backside rebound by Clara Coleman. She goes into the lane off the glass, couldn't get it to go.
It's another good look there by Aria Green, and you'll take that with the way she's been shooting lately. Unlucky there for Kaiser, who gets the rebound, can't find the lay-in.
Straightaway 3. Off the iron, no good. Got right there to put it back up. Emerson Gott has 5.
Yeah, and, you know, Stokes can go ahead and let those fly if you've got Emerson Gott in there. She rebounded that with little difficulty, and that's what she can do down on the post presence.
Largest lead at 7. Kaiser went straight into the lane. Emma Grant going to return. That ball was off of Isabella Fettig. Down in Bloomington, the Hoosiers up 14 against the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. Lamar Wilkerson leading the charge with 22. And Kaiser couldn't get it to go, but she will go to the free throw line.
Nice job by Kaiser there. She's very good at getting her head up with the ball, finding where the options are. That time gets 2 feet in the paint, draws the foul, almost finishes the bucket, but she's at least got the first free throw.
Kaiser now pacing the way for Clinton Prairie, looking for point number 9. And she got it. So she matches her total from Thursday. And the lead back down to 5. Stars 33, Gophers 28. Stokes tried to fit it into a tight window, but off the boot of Alexis Perez.
And right now it's Stokes and Gott just trying to play that 1-2 ball. Again, trying to force it into the post. Clinton Prairie's done a nice job of cutting that off.
Allie Lewis on a good find. Emerson got underneath, but she couldn't finish. Up ahead, Emma Grant. And hounded by Stokes. Now Perez, Fettig comes out on Perez. And a foul on the floor that'll go against Isabella Fettig. That's her 3rd.
And Fettig, the senior there, probably going to have to take a seat now. And obviously you want to put pressure on the ball handler, but if you're going to pressure that high, you've got to be very aware of where you're at on the court, where your help is. There's no need to give up a foul there if you're Western Boone.
Isabel Grady and Mickey Burns back in for Hannah Kelly. And Lily Coleman back in for the Gophers. Ball on the ground, ripped away by Allie Lewis, and here comes the junior. Grady, good pump fake, perimeter jumper, off the side of the iron, no good. Ball on the ground, and finally picked up by Mickey Burns. Up top to Lewis. Perimeter jumper, off the back iron, no good. And ball out of bounds, it'll go to Clinton Prairie. Tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard? Well, let JXN Stump Solutions take care of it. They've got the equipment and experience to get the job done right. Offering 3 tiers of service that rejuvenate your yard, all competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 765-242-9523 today for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove.
So far in this third quarter, I think Clinton Prairie's done a nice job taking care of the rebounds on the defensive ends. A few second chances for Western Boone, but it's looking a little bit better as far as positioning-wise, keeping Gott off the boards than it did in the first half.
Top of the key is Coleman. The handoff to Perez. Kaiser going to try it, and got it. Big bucket from Emmy Kaiser, and she's up to 12. Cuts the lead to 2 for Western Boone.
A great find here, and they try to do the double handoff play again, and Kaiser does a nice job repositioning herself for the open 3. She had a couple really nice looks in the first half that I thought might drop, so it's nice to see her get one in. A good open high percentage shot for Kaiser, and she gets the Gophers back within 2.
How about her holding the gooseneck after that one?
Smooth
stroke.
They had to put it in terms young Kristen could understand, so it was hand in the cookie jar as you come through.
Okay. I was a gooseneck guy.
I'm still, to be fair, a cookie jar girl.
Okay. All right. Having some sort of discussion here. Looks like a scoreboard situation.
Yeah, I believe we've got the correct score here, 33-31. In the gym, they're still showing 28-33, trying to get the Clinton Prairie score to change.
On the 3, so it should be 31 for the Gophers. Some NFL football later today. The Rams and the Panthers tangle at 4 o'clock. Then the late game. That's a good one.
Go Bears.
Against the Green Bay Packers.
Good old showdown. Get my cheese grater hat out.
Matt LaFleur on the hot seat, surprisingly. Head coach of the Packers.
You know, when you've got a job that only 32 other people in the world have, I feel like that seat should always be a little toasty.
On the turnaround, Grady tossed it up. Couldn't get it to go. And Clinton Prairie basketball.
Again, well defended by Clinton Prairie in the post because it's a good find to find Isabel Grady down there on the block. A decent move there. She can't find the finish, though.
Here's Grant. Started on the logo by Burns. Kaiser thought about it again. All the way into the paint. 3 ball and smooth stroke.
No surprise that Aria Green is getting it going again. By my unofficial count, she's 3 for 4 for tonight. And really a great find there. They do a nice job rotating around, and it's Kaiser that gives up the lay-in to go ahead and find the open 3.
Stokes tried to find Lewis on the backdoor pass, threw it out of bounds. And a timeout is called. Aria Green, the second Gopher in double digits. Kaiser with a dozen, Green with 10. And the Gophers retake the lead, 34-33. Give us a chance to talk about the Frankfort Eagles. Today's game brought to you by Post 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. John Natali, Kristen Hazley with you on a very excitable day in the Hoosier State as they saw their Indiana Hoosiers just tear apart the Oregon Ducks 56-22.
Yeah, I mean, I could not believe that. It was a dominating performance by the Hoosiers, and I mean, some of the stats are just ridiculous. Like, I believe I heard last night there's only been 6 dropped passes the entire season from Mendoza. It's insane.
The man threw more touchdown passes than he had incomplete passes yesterday.
It showed. They moved the ball so easily yesterday.
Set them up with a date with the Miami Hurricanes, knocking off Ole Miss 31-27. That'll be January 19th at Hard Rock Stadium, the home field for the Hurricanes, so somewhat of a home field advantage, but you can trust us. There will be plenty of crimson down there.
I was going to say they were calling it Bloomington, Georgia this weekend down there in Atlanta, so I wouldn't be surprised to see, even though it's in Miami, a majority of IU fans.
Here's Grant into the lane, up with the right, too heavy. Battle for the ball. Grady comes away with it. Western Boone with a chance to retake the lead. Grady. Wave it off.
Coleman on the foul there. She's just trying to reposition. I think reaches in a bit on that entry pass. She's trying to get basket side of the man there. It's a tough one, but just out of bounds call for them.
Down low. Lewis went up strong. That might go on Emmy Kaiser.
Yeah, she eventually ended up with those hands straight up, but originally I think probably committed the foul there on Allie Lewis down on the block.
They gave that foul to Emma Grant.
Oh.
And hit every part of the rim. Didn't go down. So Allie Lewis will try to split the pair. She's got 4 points, well underneath her average of 14.
Yes, we were chatting at halftime. Not sure if she's on maybe a little bit of a minutes restriction or something like that. Not playing a ton of minutes in the first half, and obviously With 14.3 points per game, she is critical to their offense a lot of nights.
How about the Coleman sisters coming away with the lost possession after the missed free throw?
That was an interesting one. I think it went off 4 hands and a face and then ended up in Coleman's hands. Somehow there was a foul in there also, apparently.
Isla Stokes picked up the foul. There's Kaiser. Splits the defense, a little Euro step.
Oh.
Couldn't get it to go, but that'll send Emmy Kaiser back to the free throw line, looking for points 13 and 14.
Kaiser has done a nice job tonight of identifying the lane where the openings are. You see her almost fake center and crossover back to the right hand and cuts into that block. Kaiser's doing a nice job of really making Weibo collapse onto her defensively, and that's where we've seen some open threes from Aria Green and Alexis Perez as well.
Kenley Cummins, the freshman, re-enters, number 44 for the Gophers. Kaiser trying to split the pair, and she does. She's got a baker's dozen.
She's come along quite a lot this season as well. Just everyone in general, I would say, of this Gophers team has grown in confidence, which might seem ironic for an 0-14 season, but they have played their hearts out this season and really been in some tight ones.
Free ball from Mickey Burns was shaved off the front of the iron. And a foul on Allie Lewis. So in the bonus with 55 seconds left are the Gophers. And Emmy Kaiser returns to the free throw stripe. Kristen, something that we've been privileged with in this girls basketball season, the play of freshmen.
We've seen some incredible freshmen, but you're right. It's so cool. I mean, you talk about Kaiser, Emma Grant, also a freshman, Aria Green, who we've sang her praises today, and on Thursday, also a freshman. And it's fun to see that come together, but it's also exciting if you're a Clinton Prairie fan or a fan of any program that's featured a lot of freshmen, because they're getting such valuable experience. So to see them grow, come together, it's really just what high school sports is about, that development, and it bodes well for the future of the Clinton Prairie Gophers team.
Good look down low to Isabel Grady. Good box out to keep Green on her back hip. And Grady.
You can see there, got on the lane there, getting ready to rebound, and then also Grady at the free throw line. Clear height advantage. No one that Clinton Prairie can really match up height for height with, which is why I've been impressed with how well they've defended Gott in the post.
Grady sinks them both. She's up to 5.
Ooh.
And a turnover. Stokes, tight window. And there was Allie Lewis.
Brilliant heads-up play by Ilya Stokes there. Finds the pass, gets the steal, and then lays it or gives it off for the assist there.
Stars back up 1. Their largest lead has been 7. But the Gophers keep chipping away. They've been going back and forth with the lead changes.
Oh.
Good look underneath from Kaiser to Kenley Cummins. So that'll send number 44, the freshman, to the free throw line, looking to retake the lead.
Yeah, and how about that pass from Kaiser? She did a nice job of being patient around the perimeter, tried to find the paint a few times, came back off the screen from Lily Coleman at the top of the key, drives in, defense collapses, boom. Open Kenley Cummins for hopefully what was going to be a lay-in, but ended up getting the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Trying to tie this up with her first point. Lane violation. So with 12 seconds left, Western Boone can get a shot off. Chance to go up 3, possibly 4, or going to the break up by 1. Lewis down low. They got to get it up. A lot of traffic. Perez with the steal. Not enough time to get it off, but a great third quarter of basketball. The Stars holding tight, a 1-point advantage over the hometown Clinton Prairie Gophers. We'll come back with 8 more minutes of basketball right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Today's game brought to you by Laser Edge. Laser Edge Turf and Excavation keeps your property looking sharp and projects moving forward. From mowing and lawn fertilization to directional boring, trenching, and excavation, they deliver precision and reliability every time. Cutting clean, digging deep, building strong. Laser Edge Turf and Excavation. What a great basketball game we've got for you here today on the ISC Sports Network. And tonight we can actually say, down in Lanesville, hosting Eastern for the return of Greg Rakestraw, the hometown product.
Hometown hero.
That's right. They'll also have a Hall of Fame induction. It'll be the first in Lanesville history. Greg, a part of that committee. So exciting stuff going down in Lanesville today. We'll have it for you in the IC Sports Network. And on the quick strip away, here comes Isla Stokes. The pull-up jumper. Back iron no good. Backside rebound. And Emerson Gott going to go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, and it's Isla Stokes here on the quick two. And you see there, Alexis Perez almost has the positioning, just not able to box Gott out. And again, Gott just showing how strong she is with that height, keeps it high, draws the foul, and gets the free throw to go as well.
She's got 6, and the lead back up to 4 for the Stars. Close to being a turnover. Here are the Gophers.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna have a travel.
Isabel Grady closed her out so quick that Aria Green was getting ready for it. She had decided and then saw a hand in the face and thought better, but already in the air, unfortunately.
Oh, good steal there. Up ahead. Kaiser tracks it down, but on the base, on the sideline actually, and out of bounds. Good hustle by Emmy Kaiser, just couldn't keep it in bounds. Possession Western Boone.
Hey, you see head coach Kale Morris there, just thinking what I was. He signaled, calm down, relax, we're fine. Got a whole quarter to play, a lot of time. You've got to make the most out of these possessions in the fourth quarter, though.
On the steal, Kaiser. All the way down the lane and a little bit too heavy with the left hand.
Man, it all looked great. The step through, all of that up until the lane, just a little off target there.
Here's Gott working against Coleman. Stokes going to try it. And got it. Isla Stokes now leading all scorers with 15. Doubling up her average coming into this one.
Yeah, and Isla Stokes is really taking that center stage position for the Stars tonight.
But that's good basketball right there. Lily Coleman found a cutting Kenley Cummins back door. And that'll lead back down to 5 for Western Boone.
They've got to find an answer in this quarter for not only Isla Stokes, but Emerson Gott and Grady in the post as well.
Allie Lewis against Alexis Perez. The handoff to Burns into the paint, left it off the back of the rim. Ball on the ground. We'll have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Stars. Substitution. Jaylee Dickerson returns, a senior guard. 3 points. A golfer.
Ooh.
4 golfers on the Stars. Katie Pilkerton, the head coach.
Jealous.
I'm not.
Oh, I miss golf.
There is a sport that is absolutely horrific for me, and it's that one.
I guess I would have to pick chess.
Now that's a different ball game. We could chess all day.
I cannot.
Love it.
I can golf all day.
Can't do that. Today's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, offering free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking or vaping cessation, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. On the inbound, Gott using that size advantage with the right hand and got the friendly roll. Emerson Gott has come alive in the fourth quarter.
She absolutely has, and that's one. If you're Clinton Prairie, you almost just have to shrug your shoulders. You played some decent defense, didn't foul. That's just a great play by Emerson Gott.
Plays her all the way down the pike, and she has 16.
You love the confidence she's playing with as well. Aria Green's got it going from deep, and Emmy Kaiser finding her way through the paint.
Got underneath. Lewis came away with the basketball and send her to the line.
Well, it's been a somewhat quiet afternoon for Allie Lewis, but she is showing up big down the stretch here. Clutch rebound, draws the foul, and one to the line.
Lewis can't hit it, but she stepped over the line. And that's a lane violation on the Gophers, so Lewis will get another shot. Trying to make it an 8-point advantage. That would be the largest lead for either team. And she gets that one to go.
Second time's a charm.
So Lewis has 9.
Oh, there it is.
Kaiser tried to find a seam to Cummins. Now she goes baseline. Green, Coleman at the elbow into the paint and got it off the glass. Lily Coleman with 4. And now the lead back down to 6. Western Boone 48, Gophers 42. Under 5.
Great job sharing the ball that time by the Gophers. Spread it around, and Lily Coleman finds the bank shot.
Can the Gophers get a stop? 3 ball from Lewis. Missed everything. Backside rebound. Grady goes up strong and going to the line for another 3-point play opportunity. Isabel Grady with 7.
Yeah, just ill-advised there. Not in position. Is Aria Green. You just got to let that one go. You're behind her there. That's a tough one. You've got to quit giving up these and 1 fouls in the post. Got to get some stops to pull this one close if you're the Gophers.
Grady rolls it in. She's got 8.
Well, and I think the main difference, why we're seeing this largest lead of the game by Western Boone is largely because of Grady and Gott down on the post.
That's a good look from Cummins to Clara Coleman off the glass for 2. She'll go to the line for the 3-point play.
Great find here, and it's Cummins just quickly with the easy bounce pass. You love to see it. Little sister Clara Coleman saw Lily do it last time down the court and says, I think I'll get mine too.
Trying to make it back down to 6. Front iron no good. Lewis with the rebound. The lead 7. Under 4:30 left in this final fourth quarter. Stokes with the pullback 3. Off the side of the iron, no good. Flying in for the backside rebound was Dickerson. Now the rotation. Gott lost the basketball. And a timeout called by Hannah Kelly.
I'm not really sure how they called it timeout when they didn't have the ball, but referee will give it to him.
Attention all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities to provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. And down in Bloomington, the Cornhuskers come all the way back and have tied it up against the Hoosiers. Mara Wilkerson with 30. Nebraska looking to stay undefeated. Came into this one 15-0. Indiana 12-3. Just over 7 minutes left in that one. And with what we have here, the Stars of Western Boone coming into Clinton Prairie and hold a 7-point advantage over the Gophers.
Yeah, it was looking really good for the Gophers in this first half. Big difference in the second half we talked about. Obviously, Emerson Gott and Isabel Grady making their presence felt on the post, but at the same time, Clinton Prairie is giving up way too many offensive boards this half, giving them chance after chance right now. If they can get back on the boards, get some stops, maybe they can find a way to claw back into this one in the fourth quarter.
Emmy Kaiser of Clinton Prairie leading all scores with 16. Isla Stokes of Western Boone right behind her with 15. On the inbound, Dickerson. And Grady off the side of the iron, no good. And Kaiser with the rebound. Straightaway three from Perez. Off the iron, no good. Cummins with the rebound. Perez going to try it again. That one doesn't go. Cummins with an other offensive rebound. Tried to fit it into a tight seam. Stokes, coast to coast, glass, missed it. And off the hands of Jaylee Dickerson.
Man, how about that series there? 2 good looks for the Gophers, for 3 from Alexis Perez, but it's the freshman Kenley Cummins with 2 big offensive boards to keep that one alive. And then a great recovery defense stand there by the Gophers in transition.
Kaiser for 3. And missed it. Stokes chases down the rebound. Here come the Stars, up 7. Good look downneath the Gott. Turnaround, soft touch off the iron, no good though. And Coleman with the rebound.
Yeah, that's much better defensively there from the Gophers that time. You saw Coleman rotate over, and then the help filled in to cover Allie Lewis on the backside.
Kaiser, the handoff to Coleman. And Cale Morris wants to call a timeout. Give us a chance to talk about South Fork Restaurant. Dine in or carry out. South Fork is known for daily lunch and dinner specials, fresh, never frozen whole catfish, hand-battered tenderloins, and award-winning onion rings. The kitchen's open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8:30. Come join them at 105 South Glick Street in Mulberry, or visit southforkpub.com for the latest menu options. We've had ourselves a good one. Clinton Prairie led the majority of the first half. Western Boone has got the lead as high as 9. It's back down to 7 with 2:44 left in this one.
Yeah, the way this one has been going, 7 points isn't that much one way or the other. We've seen a lot of almost scoring runs started just by defense. You know, early on it was Western Boone getting a few points off of that full court press. Clinton Prairie, though, is doing a nice job of breaking that press and quickly finding some transition lay-ins. But can they get stops on the defensive end and keep Emerson Gott and Isabel Grady and Allie Lewis off the offensive boards?
Nebraska has come all the way back to take a 2-point lead against the Hooters in Bloomington. Under 6 minutes to go in that one. Kaiser just threw it up into traffic and got with the backside rebound.
That's what they've been pretty good at not doing this afternoon, is rushing bad shots.
Got over everybody, just rolls it off the side of the rim. And a foul. That's going to go against Jaylee Dickerson.
So far, doing a nice job in these last couple minutes. You've seen the Gophers rebounding much better defensively. But that little string there for about 3 minutes at the start of this quarter, they probably gave up 8 points off of offensive rebounds to Western Boone. And that's what we talked about, you know, pregame, is finding that consistency, finding a level that you can play at for the entire game. And right now, still fighting, still within reach, obviously, but that would be the difference.
Coming up on 2 minutes. Gophers need some offense. Coleman off her chin. There's Perez. Now the handoff to Kaiser. In the lane. Coleman. Kaiser into the paint. Floater couldn't get the friendly roll and got with another rebound.
Yeah, I thought they did well being patient early on in that possession. Obviously, you don't want to spend 30 seconds with the ball every time down the court, but it's still better than a turnover.
Foul on the floor. That's on Alexis Perez, the sophomore. She's got 6 points. That's her first foul. Emma Grant back in for Kale Morris and the Gophers. On the inbound, here's Stokes. Lewis in some trouble. Lost the basketball off her foot. It'll belong to the Gophers. Exactly 90 seconds left in this one.
Big time defensive pressure there by the freshman Claire Coleman. Nice job just to put some uncomfortable pressure on the ball handler. Forces the turnover.
Perez working against Stokes. Kaiser straightaway three. Needs it. Back iron no good. Grant with the offensive rebound. Caught in some traffic. Kaiser going to try it from the right elbow. No, off the side of the rim. Grant with another offensive rebound. Underneath. The dish off to Kaiser, working against Gott. Couldn't get that to go. Another offensive rebound. Kaiser, straightaway three. Wide open. Got that one to go.
Wow. What a possession for the Gophers. I think 3 attempts from Emmy Kaiser from behind the arc, but this killed me. She just dribbled it slowly back from inside the free throw line, and they said, I guess take another one. Sure, go for it, and she made them pay on that. How about the rebounds there by Emma Grant?
That's one of those shots by Emmy Kaiser. You're alone in the gym by yourself. It's 10 o'clock. Nobody's in there, and you got the basketball. You just walk it back, set yourself up, and put it in for 3. Emmy Kaiser with a game-high 19, and that cut the lead to 4 with 50 seconds left in this one. Clinton Prairie had got down by as much as 9, but they have battled every step of the way. Kristen, we said at the beginning, they got to put together 32 minutes of basketball, and right now they really have.
They played the best I think we've seen them play all season today. And part of it is, we talked about the confidence moving the ball. They're just making much smarter basketball IQ plays in general on both ends of the court. We've seen some excellent defensive recoveries in transition. Emma Grant taking 2 charges. Emma Kaiser as a ball handler, as a drive and kick player, or even as a slasher. We would have never used those words to describe her at the beginning of the season. And so to see some of the skill that's developed and the understanding for this Clinton Prairie Gophers team, I mean, I apologize for sounding biased, but you really want these guys to win as you've seen them grow throughout the season.
Stars basketball, full court pressure from the Gophers. Stokes gets it over to Lewis. Good break of the press there.
Yeah, I think you got a foul, yeah. Ooh! The foul came before the steal, but Alexis Perez was ready to jump that passing lane.
The foul is on Emma Grant. And she's going to have to take a chair for the remaining 41 seconds. That's her 5th foul. But lots of credit to Emma Grant. Only put 4 points in, but boy, she kept some offensive possessions alive with some key rebounds.
She really did, and I've called her this on just about every broadcast we've had, but she's such a scrappy player, a scrappy defender. Whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end, you think she's going to lose the ball, she somehow ends up with it. You think she's going to, she's just into every single scrum. She's a pure effort player, and that showed today. 2 big boards down the stretch.
Allie Lewis looking to get into double digits. and extend this lead to 5 with 41 seconds left. And she does. Gophers got to go quick. They don't need a 3, but they got to get a basket.
Yeah, whatever you can find quickly.
Kaiser missed it, but on the backside rebound was Alexis Perez, and she'll go to the free throw line. More importantly, it stops the clock.
Yeah, and it's great positioning by Perez here. Not a bad shot by Kaiser. A little too much mustard, probably some adrenaline on that one, but well done by Alexis Perez. Gets the position down on the block. Obviously would love to see her finish that and complete the three-point play, but she gets the first one to go.
Perez with 7. Bailey Keys re-enters. On the steal, and couldn't get it to go, was Perez right on the doorstep. And Emerson Gott, she has become a factor in this fourth quarter, not just on the scoring side, but also the defensive side. Using that height advantage, the tallest player on the basketball court at 6 foot.
And she's got the experience of a senior as well. You mentioned multi-sport athlete. Competitiveness is something that doesn't necessarily change no matter what you're doing. So one of those things that Emerson Gott just has that fight in her, and you've seen it, like you said, both ends of the court down on the boards.
And can't hit the front end, so she'll try to split the pair and get point number 9 and extend this to a 4-point advantage with 22 seconds left. Misses them both. On the rebound, but Allie Lewis couldn't keep it in bound. Clinton Prairie with a chance to tie this up.
First things first, just get the ball across.
And she turned it over. And that ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Western Boone. Emmy Kaiser.
They have done such a nice job breaking that pressure, the full court press. I'd say probably 85, 90% of the time tonight, and that time not able to get it across.
And Allie Lewis stepped on the sideline. My goodness.
All right.
Who wants to win this basketball game?
Well, Gophers are going to have a chance with about 11 seconds left. Now, you've got a few options if you're Clinton Prairie as far as pretty good three-point shooters. Obviously, Aria Green's coming into form. Alexis Perez. A few Kaiser can hit them as well from behind the arc. Be fun to see what Kale Morris draws up for them here.
I have a feeling that'll be Emmy Kaiser, leading all scorers with 19, who will take this final shot. But Western Boone could step up the defense. You saw the steal on the last possession, and then just a miscue by Allie Lewis to step on the outline, giving the ball back to the Gophers.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before in the down 3 situation, or excuse me, up 3 situation. If you're Western Boone right here, at this level, you know, it's the Fenlon rule, right? To foul or not to foul when you're down 3. Statistically, you know, it is better to foul. But with that being said, if you read the entire study, it's once you've practiced how to foul, once you know how to box out, once you're certain in your free throws strategy, then it is more advantageous to foul down 3 and just give them the 1 or the 2 and get the board. But not at this level. I would say you've got to go.
And here we do go. Alexis Perez, under 10. And they want the ball in Kaiser's hand. She's got it. Cummins.
Oh, no.
She puts it up. That ball was blocked by none other than Emerson Gott to finish that one. Number 23 ends the ball game on a fantastic defensive effort. And Western Boone survives a scare at Clinton Prairie, 52-49.
Yeah, and that's really what it was, a scare. A bit of a wake-up call for Western Boone. And, again, the Gophers, one of their best performances of the season. Last play there, got the ball to Kaiser. Western Boone did a nice job doubling up. She has to dump it off to Kenley Cummins, and unfortunately not one of their stronger shooters in general, let alone from behind the arc.
Welcome to our postgame show, brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Kristen, Western Boone Stars moved to 6-10 overall. Clinton Prairie drops to 0-15. However, got to give a lot of credit where credit is due to this Gophers team. They had a lead through a lot of that first half, was able to retain it in the second, going down as much as 9. Fought their way back, just came up a bucket short today.
Yeah, and, we talked about it pregame when we said, this team is 0-14, trying to find their first win. But with that being said, we've seen them in tight games. We've seen them in games that you think should be bigger blowouts, and they just do not quit. And that is what has gotten this Clinton Prairie Gophers team to the point today where we see them play what I think is their best game of the season.
Let's get to our player of the game, brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles. Very balanced scoring from Western Boone, 7 players in the books, but you got to give it to number 22, the senior guard, Isla Stokes, finishing with a team-high 15.
Yeah, and Isla Stokes was that one reliable player for the Western Boone Stars that was able to find some scoring when they needed it the most. We talked about the 9-point lead that Western Boone was able to open up, and a lot of that came from Isla Stokes. She did a great job of getting Emerson Gott, Isabel Grady, and Allie Lewis involved as well. But I tell you what, without Isla Stokes today, I don't think that Western Boone offense puts up the amount of points they did.
Today's game brought to you in parts by Dangan Funeral Home, putting family first. By Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By Mulberry Telecommunications, your local hometown fiber provider. Frankfort Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And by the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. On behalf of our broadcast partner Kristen Hazley, our entire ISC Sports Network crew, Sean, Adam, and Elijah, I'm John Natale. I want to thank you for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. Chris and I will be back in the studio for a good one on Tuesday. It'll be the Rossville Hornets playing host to the Frankfort Hot Dogs. But your final today from Clinton Prairie, the Western Boone Stars 52-49 over the Gophers. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
Davis